This week on Golf Destination, we visit a New England course that was opened in 2002, but has quickly become one of the top courses in the entire region. I'm talking about Red Tail Golf Club in Devens, Massachusetts. This Brian Silva designed course has unique characteristics, including waste bunkers and some of the best finishing holes of any course, public or private. Stay tuned. Golf Destination is next. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Golf Destination. My name's John Dennis. This week, we are coming to you from one of my favorite golf courses of all time, Red Tail Golf Club in Devens, Massachusetts. Now, you can look long and hard. You won't find a more scenic, a more playable, a more fun golf course than Red Tail. Built on an old military base, this course offers elevation changes and seclusion among the trees in central Massachusetts. Jim Pavlik is the PGA professional, and he's been with Red Tail throughout its inception. Jim, 5 years at Red Tail, the success just builds on the success. The reputation is growing every single day. What is it about the formula that you've implemented here at Red Tail to get it where it is today?
Well, the formula that we've had here since day one is that we want to try to do this every day, every play. So every single golfer, every time they play on our golf course, we'd like to have it in championship condition. We'd like to give them an experience of coming to a private golf club with our services that we offer, from bag valet to the way we treat our customers.
The layout of the golf course is one of the most playable, one of the most fun I've ever played. But the new addition this year that adds to the great golf course itself is the clubhouse behind you. That makes what you're trying to do, I would think, a heck of a lot easier than the old trailer.
Absolutely. We took our time building the clubhouse. As we know, again, we're here for 5 years, and we wanted to find out who our client was and what they wanted. And we came up with the word of comfort. This clubhouse is comfortable. It's not excessive in size. It's just perfect because our golfers like to come play golf, have lunch, have a beer, talk about their experience at the golf course, and go on their way home.
Red Tail is no stranger to awards, national awards, and people looking at this place from a design standpoint. What all have you grabbed in terms of the awards situation?
We've been very fortunate, and it's been amazing. We started off in 2003 as one of the top 10 new golf courses that you can play in America. And probably our most and proudest tradition that we're going to start here now is our 2006 award for Course of the Year from the National Golf Course Owners Association.
When these people give you these awards, what do they say they like about the golf course? What sticks out in people's minds?
Well, number one is the golf course. The layout here is fantastic, and that's our whole premises on building this place, was to have a first-class championship, world-renowned golf course.
A lot of people who are private club members come out to Red Tail. Why do you think that brings them out here?
Well, I think a lot of times they feel that they're right at home. As soon as they come at Red Tail, our valet service takes care of their bags. Then when they walk into the golf shop, they see a golf shop that has a lot of stock, it's well maintained, and it's, you know, they feel at home. It's not much different than them being at their private club as it is being at Red Tail. They go to the practice facility, they hit off bent grass, they hit to greens that simulate their round the golf, and then when they play and they find out that a daily fee or a public golf course could have conditions as good as what they have at their course, they're just blown away by their experience.
A signature hole in your mind out here, Jim, what do you think it is? It's hard because
that's always a tough question.
There's 18 of them.
Everybody always says, where's your signature? Where's your signature hole? If I had to pick a signature hole, I'd probably take number 11, which is the 150 to 170 yard par 3 over what used to be a gravel pit when the Army had their facility here. It's to a small green, kind of like 17 at TPC. The other one would be number 14. Number 14 is an outstanding hole. That hole can go to Augusta National and sit right in there, and no one would know that that hole's substituting. With the Rodin green and the backward green, everybody just loves to play that hole.
And you can't ignore 18 as a signature hole on almost any golf course. Your 18th.
Our 18th, our 6th, our 8th, every one of the holes out here, it's just fun, eye appeal. It's just a great golf course to play day in and day out.
Thanks, Jim. Now let's learn from the designer himself, Brian Silva, on his thoughts of Red Tail.
The project in developing a golf course at Red Tail was really unique. We've been really fortunate in that we've worked on some wonderful projects in this market, but Redtail was really unique. A number of years were spent in just determining what land was best to design and build the golf course on. It was a former military base, and there were efforts made to stay away from wetlands and other environmentally sensitive areas and get the land that was really best for golf. And the site was really unique as well. There were densely wooded areas that converted themselves into parkland holes through design. There were open areas, sandy waste type areas, and then there were areas around gravel pits. Beautiful rolling topography, very well-drained soils. And when you're a golf course architect, when you have those type of ingredients with which to work, good soils, nice rolling topography, no environmental restrictions, so that you can do golf holes just in the way you want to do them from a strategic and an aesthetic standpoint, it's hard not to come up with a finished product that's a unique place to play golf. If people were to ask me what the major characteristics are of the design at Redtail, I'd start right at the beginning of construction. We cleared very ample clearing corridors for play. We wanted to have people have a lot of area to hit their tee ball. Donald Ross said the driver's the longest club, it should have the greatest margin for error, and we've really tried to work that rule into our design here at Redtail. Beyond that, it's fairly well bunkered for a daily fee golf course. We wanted it to look like an exciting golf course, and we wanted players to get both the benefits of hitting a great shot and the pride that goes along with that, and the penalty for not hitting such a great shot. But one place we really worked on hard at Redtail are the greens. There's only actually 12 sand bunkers that immediately adjoin the greens at Redtail, and we really mixed it up around the greens. There's a lot of close-cut chipping areas, there's a lot of rough height areas where you have to hit an L wedge, and I think all of those characteristics combine to give the course a remarkable degree of variety and a remarkable degree of playability.
Thanks, Brian. Up next, we'll visit with Drew Cummins, the man responsible for keeping the conditions here at Redtail the best. Plus, we'll take a hole-by-hole look at the golf course.
For complete programming information, log on to golfdestination.tv.